connected?
Live now.
Hello, hello.
I just forgot to do a step before I hit go live, so it took a second.
Huh. All right. So, hello, hello, everyone. We are, it's Fabulous Friday, and we have a fair amount to share with you again this week. We are going to just keep sharing new things until we can't get them anymore. I'm like,
we're all worried about
it's for you. Yeah. So we have lots of little events planned so to keep you all coming in and shopping and um, having fun, using your supplies and adding a few new along the way. So we do have quite a few new things to share with you today. We do have the Graphic 45, two new lines, and their ATC matchbook box is back.
It's not back, it's new.
It's they say it's new, but I feel like they had it years ago and they just
No.
revamped it and made it new. Are you on speaker?
Yeah. I think they had them separately and now they're sold together.
Is that
What
it?
it is. Because the ATC box used to be
I don't know,
separate
but
from
this
the
one I
album.
think I'm gonna have to open because we're gonna need to have to make a sample anyways, and so let's just open it and because I mean I remember
It is. They sold them separately.
yeah
They
because
put them together now.
I did this box during COVID, I want to say as a Thursday night project, and we made cards that went inside using Minte, but I used this box
Maybe.
to make little cards that went inside it because we had some
A1 cards.
yeah A1 cards. So anyways, we're gonna just open this. We're gonna have to make a sample anyways, so let's
Oh, you really have to open it.
really have to open it.
You have to rip it. No, you have to rip it.
Oh, that's right. So this band, you have to rip it off before you can actually open. Found the seam.
Please
All right.
don't rip the barcode.
I didn't. There. Now we can literally open the box now. So now it opens, and it does, if I remember correctly, it opens better one way than over the other way. Because one way the end's a little bit bigger. And then it has, and then this is the little ATC book, which
that book has been out of stock
forever.
Ever.
So this is really cute because it's got little tags in it. It has side pockets, and it's been redone. It opens so much better than the old one.
Oh, it does.
So this one is a super cute little project. You have make the book to fit in the box. You can make like shadow box little window in the front there. Boom. So, and this was what, $16.99?
No.
$19.99? $21.99.
But it has the box and the album.
Right. So it's the box and the album. So actually I think it's actually a better price than it was. So, all right. So watch for this to come as a sample. It will be a few weeks, but
you can take it home with you while you're recovering.
Can take it home with me while I'm recovering. But I don't know how much I'm gonna make. So, all right, and then so then their new lines have arrived. So we have this one is called Fairy Boutique, and it is, if you're a purple fan, you're gonna love this one. I think it's really pretty, and I'm not a purple fan, so and I'm not even a fairy fan.
This line is more you. The next line is more me.
True. So these are the chipboard frames and tags and frames. So lots of fun bits and pieces.
Reminds me of that other fairy line that they did.
It's different.
Fairy wings.
But I like this one better. Mm-hmm. So there's the frames and tags. Oh no. No, it's just and then this is their little ephemera, and look at all of those fun bits in there. I love the little fairy dresses. We have the little fairies. I love the watercolor look on this one. So super fun. So hello. So glad you're joining us. This is their rub-ons, and you get 2 sheets in there. One of them is more like little textures you can add, and then the other one has got the icons. And when you when you do the rub-ons onto your project, they like feel like they become part of the paper. So they're super fun. Love those. And then we have, of course, the 8x8 smaller designs, the sticker sheet, and they're a chipboardy sticker. They're a lightweight chipboard. I'm not saying chipboard. They're like a lightweight or heavyweight cardstock. So they're a nice weight. And then there's backside's got borders and frames. This is new. So they have always done their patterns and solids as a pad. This time they did patterns and solids as an 8.5 by 11. And so I'm like, this is a wonderful addition, because especially for our card makers, or if you're making mini albums, the 8 by 8 size paper with the 8.5 by 11 gives you great for matting. So this is a great idea for them. And then, of course, there's the collection kit where you get, everything.
Well, we're going to talk for a second, because they didn't totally do away with the patterns and solids in 12
because
by 12.
Look, they added them to the collection kits.
So now I think the collection kits are $2 more.
$24.99. So yeah, they went up in price
They're
by
$2 more, but you get 6 more sheets of paper.
8 patterns and solids sheets, so you get 8 more pieces of paper. Right?
Yes. Yeah, there's 4 colors there. Sorry.
So it's 24 double-sided sheets, 4 patterns and solids, and 2 of each of the other designs. So actually,
it ends up being a better deal, I think.
Yeah. The sticker isn't in it any longer. It's just the papers, but not everybody loved their stickers, so I don't know that that's a bad thing. Now, if you like, you can buy the sticker separately, or you can just buy the ephemera or the tags and frames, and you got a great start for a project there. So yeah, I don't know. I really think that was a smart idea on their part.
That, and they also sell them as individual sheets. So if you really like a certain color.
Yeah. So then now we have all of these as individual sheets. So look at how fun this one is. Joni was looking at this one to see how many layers, how many she would need to buy to do fussy cut and layered. Mm-hmm. That I love this purpley background with the stars, and then we have all of the little fairy outfits. Wouldn't those make some really fun little cards, or little borders on
a boho wedding?
Mm-hmm. Super fun. Good backside. Then we have this cut apart sheet with borders and the little icons. We have 3x4, 4x6 cards and more borders. So super cute. Then we have the dandelion wishes. This one is their journaling cards. So they don't do this as an individual package anymore. They do it as paper, and then you have to cut it apart yourself. I love this because look at the backside. I love the backside. It's almost as much as the front side. I love this one. It'd be so fun to do like journaling on that bit.
They're really good for like text spots and folios and stuff too.
So
because you can journal on the back, but the front is still cute.
So super fun. I love this. The fairy dresses. I think a great for the Renaissance fair too.
That'd be cute. Maybe we can steal some of Cassie's pictures.
I love this backside. Look at that. Just nice, fun, simple. This one is probably my favorite. Look at those little fairy houses, mushroom toadstool houses.
You love the mushroom house.
But the backside,
that's pretty.
Is so pretty. Those little red primroses with, it looks like butterflies mixed in there. Yeah, those are definitely butterflies mixed in there. So then we have the fairies with the mushroom houses. Now this one reminds me of that original fairy line that they had. Kind of a variation of it. Good.
It's different colors.
It is definitely a little bit different colors. Then this is their solids, and they're sold individually now. But look at how fun that is.
I love that one.
And then we have the same basic pattern in the turquoise from the purple, and then we have a, where's that? There's a smudge. Oh, came off. It's like there's a smudge on that one.
I think it was the gilding flakes.
Oh, it could have been. And then this one that looks like little flowers with a little peachy on the back, peachy pink. And then we have the purple. This one like the green leaves with kind of it's on my camera it's showing it's kind of a bluish and green, but it's like green and green with green on the back.
Is it?
Yeah.
Looks bluish to me.
Pretty green.
Yeah, it looks bluish to me.
All right, looks kind of pretty green to me, but okay, I'll whatever you want.
It doesn't look bad.
No, it's not bad. It's great. So that was the Fairy line, the Fairy Boutique. Super fun. And then next up is their Seize the Day. And again, this one, if you liked, was it Kaleidoscope? That was the really bright colors, but they were more neon. This is more just bright colors. This was really fit. Leslie came in and bought it today. She was like, "Oh my God, it's beautiful." So this one is if you like sea creatures, and it's really bright and fun. So this one is their ephemera bits. This one is their tags and frames. Look at how fun those are. Hello, Jan. 72 degrees there. Oh, beautiful. Ours were a little warmer than that. Looking for 105 this weekend. And this is
99
their
right now.
99 right now. Rub-ons, and then look at those fun rub-ons.
I love their rub-ons. I like that there's no like white space
Yes.
where if you're doing it as a background, it just kind of
Blends right in.
blends right in.
Then there's their cardstock stickers, and this one is really fun. Love this like rainbow turtle here. It's so pretty. And I'm not a turtle fan. I'm just going to say that. I like going to the beach, but I'm not in love with the beach. Then they're 8x8s. Look at how fun these are. And these new 8x8s also include solids. Isn't that nice? It's like a whole project in a pad. You don't really have to worry about, oh, now I have to find cardstock to match. It's got it in there. And then there are 8.5x11 solids, patterns and solids. Look at those fun colors and solid in their patterns. Then they're 12x12, and there again you have the solids in there along with all of your pattern papers. And then let's show you all those fun pattern papers. This one is kind of like their icon sheet that has all the like images. Look at this wave. Isn't that so pretty? Wow. Then we have the journaling cards. All of those fun little bits. Look at this. I love that backside. Look at that border. Then we have a whole page of borders. And the backside is, oh, look at how pretty that is. That looks really good with that paper. How fun is that? So then we have all of our tropical fish and starfish. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, this one, I love this one.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
I can just frame that one and put it in a bathroom.
Oh yeah, and you can maybe
decoration.
Make a bigger fish with all of the other bits
to
make that would be really fun. Oh, look at that coral. See, I think it's coral.
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh look, there's that rainbow turtle. So pretty. Isn't this so fun? Oh, scuba diving pictures would be so good on this. Like Kelly says gross, but I'm not quite sure what's gross.
That's the 105.
The 105. 105 isn't bad.
Well,
wait until it gets 112, then you notice it's really bad. 105, not so bad. Look at how pretty this one is. And then we have small. This would be perfect for Hawaii pictures too.
But we don't have to deal with snow.
No snow. Then we have the starfish. I like this one a lot too. This is the reds. The bubbles in the yellow. There's that fun stripe again.
They use that stripe a lot.
They do, but it's so good.
It's a good one.
It adds a lot of nice texture. This is fun too because it's not all one shade. There is little texture
That's like
mixed in there.
denim to me.
It is kind of denim-y looking. Then this one is their fish, and this one is from their solids part because the back side is usually got like more of a smaller pattern, and it's more tone on tone that you can mix as a solid. I love the purple waves.
Kelly loves the snow.
You're. I grew up in the snow, so I don't. I do not love the snow. But you know, everybody has their own. All right, and then they have a re-release of their as they call them keepsake editions now. So this one is got the dice exclusive die in it, and so look at how
die is cute.
that die is really cute. It has a
and you can only get the die in that kit.
In this kit, and it has some flowers that you can layer. The
really pretty
dragonfly, and then
looks like there's some card ideas in there.
There is. They have as inspiration pieces
Nice.
piece in there. All right, so this is what is it? I think they say it's a $78 value for $58, so it's like a $20 discount for this bundle. So, which is very cool. And then we have a few that without the die. So this is their keepsake edition, but it doesn't come with the die.
So if you really like
maybe you
the paper,
like the paper and
or
the
you want
ephemera,
the die and the paper, and you want double,
want extra paper, but you don't want a second die. We have a few of these. I thought we were supposed to get more of these, but for some reason I think there's only a couple. I think I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and show this one first. Okay. So we have a video up on our YouTube channel that shows how to use gilding flakes.
That's from so long ago.
It is one of our originals, and it still gets quite a few views and comments.
Still relevant information.
Very relevant. So Sam did one where she flicked the glue with a palette knife.
Oh, that made a mess in your area.
It made a real mess. So you want to do it in a flat box or a box of some sort. But it did really cool backgrounds.
It looked like marble. It was cool.
So we just got some fun mixes of colors in. Some of them we've had before. Some of them are new to us. But like this one is blues and golds. And this one is purple and golds. This would look really good with that Graphic 45 C line. Both of these would look good with it.
So that one over there.
And
the green.
This one, the blue and the green. That would be really pretty with it too. This one is purple and blue. There again, super fun. This one is a mix of the coppers, gold, and silver. This one's got a little bit bigger pieces, so it's kind of a fun mix. This one is just the silver and gold. And this one is red, black, and gold.
That looks like Vegas to me.
This does look like Vegas. This one is called Barcelona, though. And then this one is copper and gold. And this one there has bigger flakes. Now, the little flakes work just the same. It just gives you more different variations in color versus the bigger flakes, which will be bigger chunks of color. So all of them are very fun to use, and go and watch that video if you do not know how to use them. I do recommend using them with the Tombow white and green glue because it dries clear but it's tacky, so that you can have fun with that. Or
you can use tacky when dry, which I don't think was available when I did the video. You can use tacky when dry, and if you do that, you can do it through a stencil.
Oh, that's true, because it's much thicker.
Yes.
So, okay. So there's a couple of options for you. We had a recent request for book plates, and we do have them in silver, gold, and brass and black. You get 5 of them in a package for $3.99. Now, they do come with little screws, but you can, if you have brads in your stash, you can use brads instead. So just want to let you know that those are now available. And we had a penny, oh, look at all that. We had a penny black order come in.
So we ordered at the show.
We ordered at the show. So this one, she does have some pictures on the back. So this one is a die, stencil, and embossing folder bundle. Okay. And look at that, how fun that is. So you can use the embossing folder and stencil over it on top of your card. Or you can die cut it out and have a whole little layer on your card. So remember, bundle pricing, you get, if we've bundled them together, you get 10% off. So don't let the price scare you, because you're going to get a little you're going to get some discount. Okay. This one is Floral Vines, and most of these we have a sample card of, so that you can actually get some ideas. Not that they don't do a bad job of putting some samples on the back either.
I love
So
that they do that.
I love that they do that. So this one is
that die is here.
Oh, and this is
used on it.
So see the little scallops there? It is this die. This is an older die. We have had it before, so you may need to check your stash and see if you have it. But
it's a good one.
It is a good one.
I really like that one.
It'll work with flim lines. It actually, if you double cut it, it'll work on a scrapbook layout also. So that's kind of a really nice bonus there. And it's a little bit pricey, but not too bad.
For her dies, it's not bad.
Okay, so that is that one. Sending blooms. Happiness blooms where seeds of love and joy are planted. Sending blooms your way. So there's a couple of fun little flowers there.
This will be fun to color.
I love the way this one was colored with that. I mean, it's just kind of like a watercolor messy. And then there's another one there. So, and that does have the dies. They cut them out and layer them.
I think she did the dies with all the stamps this time, which was fantastic.
Yes, we love that. This one is super fun. I love this little grid thing down here, because it is, you could do a little list and check off. You know, you can make your own little card list and say, you know, who you want to send your Christmas cards to, and then you can check it off. Then we do have the hydrangeas, and see how they did that there, where they just did it in a light brown background. And then we do have, I believe we have this. Maybe not.
I think there's a picture.
We have a picture, or we have boots, rain boots that would work at that too. So we do have some options to make something very similar to that. This one you'll see used on a lot of her samples.
I love that.
This one does a little frame.
I've already had a couple people ask for it,
so yeah, it does cut.
It's been popular.
So that one is super fun. This one is not new to us, but it is used on some of the samples, so we wanted to make sure you realize
that stitched butterfly is adorable when it's cut out.
It's really pretty, and you can see how they just did a really simple card with that here. This is another one that you'll see on quite a few of their samples, and is so pretty. And you can see how it kind of just does that little border.
I like how different it is.
This would make a perfect, like, on a bookmark. This middle one.
I've never seen anybody do anything like that.
So, so it's similar to the round one, but this is a rectangle, and you'll see.
Look how easy that card is.
This one is Stencil Basics. So this has got all of these stencils in there. So for your ink blending, for shading behind, and then she uses. I'm pretty sure we've seen a sample that has it on there, or we'll see one coming up anyways. So this one is $20, and
it's a great value for how many.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stencils in there. It's a really good value. So this one is another really pretty one. It does an embossing folder, die, and stencil bundle here. Look at how pretty that is. It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
And they do have a little color guide there for you on the back side. And look at how fun that embossing folder is if you just did it in white and decided not to do the color.
Ooh, what about white or black with gold wax on top of it?
Oh, that would be really pretty. Yeah.
It would be almost like a good sympathy card.
So, all right. So this is a great bundle. Oh, there's a picture that would work.
That's what I said. I got a picture.
Okay. So it's not the bigger watering can, but this picture would work for that card.
That's what I said.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of another picture that we might have had. So there is that. And so that would work with.
I love that set.
I love this little border here. It is so cute.
She used on a few samples, and it's adorable.
And then we have the little daisies there. So you can see how those are just really simply done. Okay.
I like that it goes both. The squiggle goes both directions.
Yeah, the squiggle does. And then you'll see a lot of this was used on several of the samples also. These are great to do in a like tone on tone and.
I think we have a sample of everything because we bought.
Oh
the
yeah,
board
we
program.
bought the board program, so we have a sample of all of these, so you can see all the fun.
You keep talking about
I'm
it.
like-
I'm like, everything has a sample.
We have samples of all of this stuff. So this is great. I love that we have
Oh,
samples.
they pulled you two of that one. They loved it so much.
They loved it so much they pulled me 2 of them. So Feathered Kindness,
That
cute.
bird is really cute.
And this one they literally
Oh.
just used the flower on it. And look at inside is that
That one.
those thingies. Isn't that fun?
Mm-hmm.
So
I think we have that hexagon dyed in there too.
I believe we do. All right. This one is a reorder. This one's always sells out every time we get it. And you can put any of those flowers in the middle of there. This is reorder. Always sells out.
That one's new.
This one is new. This one does like a chain link kind of fence. Isn't that fun?
That one's a reorder.
This one is a reorder, but look at how beautiful it is.
I think they used it on a couple of the samples.
Yep, we ordered everything that they used on samples so that we had it. This is a handmade hug. I want to send you a hug. It's the friends we meet along the way that help us appreciate the journey.
Like, I just hugged you in my mind. Did you feel it?
I love that. Isn't that
So
fun?
cute.
A little card from me to you, filled with lots of lugs and big hugs too.
Lots
So,
of
these
of
are
loves.
some
Wait.
loves
you
and
didn't read that whole sentence.
love and big hugs too.
You combine love and hugs.
Well, you know. I think that these are some of the flowers that they've used on some of the other projects too.
Mhm.
So, but look how fun those are, and I love that there's the dies now for this.
I love how simple that cards would be with those.
Yeah, they don't have to be. You could emboss them in black ink and just a little bit of watercolor or the Neo 2s and blend it out. Oh, then we have the little rain boots. So fun.
It's an easy card too.
I love this one. Look at.
I want to
She just used the butterflies on this, but
I wanna
look at
say
how
we
fun this is.
Might have had that one before.
It
No,
might.
maybe.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know.
Oh, they like that. They got me 2 of those too.
Oh.
This one is probably going to sell out the fastest.
Yeah, I don't know that you ordered enough of it.
I don't think I ordered enough of this one. This one does that little wood
Wood
grain circle, and the card that they did with it is so pretty. So I might have to do a reorder on that pretty quickly. Give thanks.
Seems really out of season, but
It-
okay.
Must have used it on something. And then there are these 3 watercolor. I think this is going to be a lunch with Chris or a lunch with Sam while I'm out.
We'll figure it out.
So aren't they fun? They're going to share.
I've used them before, but that live got deleted. So
Yeah, that live was. No, your dad has it backed up.
okay.
So here is those little hexagon borders that we showed on another one of those little card frames. And then
That
there
one's
is
a reorder too.
a reorder for this one. We did have a special order that I think she canceled. So
But it's always popular.
this is a really popular one, and it is a good size for a front of a card. You can frame your little project. Next up, just in time for Mother's Day, is our reorder of little soaps. These are great to add to little gifties. This one I think is my favorite, Aloe and Oat. Love
We've only
this.
had that one in a big bar, so it's the first time getting it in a little bar.
I love the smell of this one.
It's so good.
Sicily is a lemon and olive oil. Smells wonderful.
This one.
Tahiti is grapefruit, mango, butter, and coconut oil. Yeah, just come in and smell these. This one is gingerbread, so this one probably will get put back in storage till Christmas time. But it smells really good. So if you like gingerbread, you might want it. This one actually is a little cat. And it's a little cute little black cat.
Kitty cat shaped.
Look at how cute he is. And all the detail. This would be so cute to put in your guest bathroom. Then they might use it, but I'd put other.
Sounds
So
good.
I would put other soap for them to use and just leave this one
Pretty.
for sitting pretty. It does smell really good though. And it's only $3.99. So I don't know that for a shape soap, that's a pretty good deal. These others that I've been showing you are only $1.99. So we have Lavender Birch is a new one. This is a shea butter. Ocean Botanical.
That one's one of my favorites.
Oh, this one is pretty. Hey, Cheryl's watching. And then these fun flavors here. We have Meyer.
I think these 6 are new.
They are new and they're all like fruit
Bright
flavored.
and cheerful patterns. I
So
love the
coconut
packaging.
mango, avocado shea butter, Valencia orange, Tahiti lime, Meyer lemon, and grapefruit. So
They're all great scents.
this one has got some kind of clay in it, so it must be good for you for some other reasons too. Then shea butter, lime.
I like that one a lot.
It smells very clean. Doesn't smell very limey to me. The Valencia. I just love smelling these. I love when I walk by and you can smell them. That one's good. Coconut mango and avocado shea butter. So anyways, these are great little add-ons to gift cards, or maybe you have somebody that isn't a paper crafter and you need to give them a little gifty. We got a little gifty you can add. And then this one.
We have the bar of soap that goes with that too, but it's tucked away for Halloween.
All right. So we have apple cider shea lotion too. And these little lotions are perfect for your purse, and they're only $2.40, so $2.50. Next up is a brand new release from Crafter's Companion. So this one, just most of it arrived today. So all of it arrived today. All right. So this one is their water brushes, and you get 4 in the package, 2 pointed and 2 flat nib. That's kind of fun. And none of those priced, so I can't tell you what the price is, but
I just unpacked it.
Literally just unpacked it and got it in. Okay, this is Pasta La Vista. You know, like Asta La Vista, but this is pasta.
Read those because they're hilarious.
So if you like to do some little fun puns, this is totally adorable. Especially if you love pasta or you know a pasta person. Holy macaroni. How old are you now? You mac me smile. You're the macaroni to my cheese pasta party. You are tortellini awesome. You're the big cheese. You pasta your test. Ravi rolling with laughter. Then we have just wanted to tagliatelle you. I'm thinking of you. So I'm tortellini in love with you. Saucy. So these are super fun. Oh, Jan, I have one in my drawer too. It makes a big difference. I open that drawer and I'm like, smells fresh.
Yeah.
Love it. All right. And then to go with that pasta stamp set, we have pasta paper. And this one is just, they're single-sided.
Only 6x6 available.
And only 6x6 available. But look at how fun that little pasta one is. And then you have this one that looks like spaghetti noodles. So just some really fun little patterns there. This one is an embossing folder. This is 2D, so it's probably what, around $6 or $7. This one is a stamp and die set of all of these little cute pastas. Wouldn't that be so cute to put with those that little sting stamps? So fun. Here's, you can kind of see what it cuts out. All right, and then this one is 3D embossing folder with a metal die and stencil set. So you get the embossing folder, the die, and the stencil. That's fairly fun. Do you remember about how much these are, Sam?
I want to say 18.
18? Not bad. So we have, this is a gorgeous gerberas, or daisies. This one's alluring anemones, which is Sam's favorite flower.
I love anemones. They're so pretty.
This is radiant rose.
This one too.
And this one is Ethereal Echinacea. I like this one too.
I keep seeing echinaceas. I keep seeing those flowers. It
Yeah,
must be popular right now.
They are popular right now. And so those were kind of like, they don't have anything that really goes with them. They're just those
They're by themselves.
By themselves. That they don't
But
really need
they would
anything to go
be
with them.
Really pretty with the waxes.
Oh yeah.
We
So
just got in a restock on Lisa Horton waxes. If anybody was
if anybody's
waiting on those,
or maybe you want to get them to try them with that. Then we have a paper pad. This one is Stardust Celebration. So basically, it looks like it's just a bunch of fireworks. Great for anytime celebrations.
4th of July, weddings,
New Year's,
Disney.
Disney. This great to cut it apart and use them. So that's really fun. My basket's getting pretty full over here.
Yeah, I need to empty this one in order.
All right. And then we got another Western in that collection.
Must be trending right now.
It must be very trending right now,
which we're fine with.
we're perfectly fine with. This one is a Saloon Doors. How fun would this be? Oh nope, these aren't priced yet either.
No, it's brand new.
All right, so we have the Saloon Doors. We have a 3D. This is called a cowboy shirt embossing folder. And then there is Wild West cutting dies. This is a really cool boot. And this is a good size for your cowboy hat too. So this one's really fun. Then they have this big stamp set. Country Roads, Take Me Home, Cowboy, Blazing Your Trail. I love this one. This ain't your first rodeo. Happy birthday. Boots, Class, and Sass. And then never let your head hang down unless it's to admire your boots. So that one's another one that's really fun. Raised on country music. And then they have paper. So this is their 6x6 pad. Look at how fun these are. These are double-sided. And they are, I feel, a little heavier weight than the pasta ones. But I'll go backwards now. The back sides are pretty much just dots to coordinate, but that's great because then you have that little strip of paper you have left that you don't use on the front of your card, you can use as a little design. And then they have, this is luxury linen card pack. It's 8.5 by 11 and includes 8 colors, 3 sheets of each. And it doesn't tell me that, oh, it's 250 GSM. So it is it's not, it's about 85, 80 pound. So it's a good weight.
300 is 100 pounds.
And because their paper pad is 180 and that's more of a 65 pound. Mm-hmm. So we do have it at 12 by 12. Ooh, I love that one. The back side of this one is the dots again. And the front sides are all the patterns.
It's really pretty.
It's really pretty. So that's the Western collection there. All right, next up is Elizabeth Crafts. So some of these are reorders. This one is like a reorder. And this one is Floral Branches and Sentiments. Hello, friend, on a special day. Best wishes. Happy birthday to you. So this is a good one here. This one does not have a coordinating. Did I not show this one before?
No.
Because I thought we talked about the die.
No, we sell it to me.
Oh, we tried to sell it to Natalie. Got it. This one is a
we
reorder.
We talked about it at the.
This one is.
We unpacked it last Friday.
Okay. This one I think is a reorder also.
After live, yeah.
This one is new. This is Cherry Blossoms.
I don't know how much of this release we have left. Now that I'm thinking about it.
There's probably not a ton.
I don't think we have. I think that might be our last Magnolia.
This might
be our last Magnolia.
There was one out there yesterday when I was looking. So unless it sold today,
There might be 1 or 2 left.
So
I'm pretty sure it's full today though.
All right, and then we have the greenery to go with this one.
But she's easy
This
to
is-
order from. So
This is the birds that we thought it was with Cindy. We were talking about them.
Mhm.
That we think
Oh yeah, this guy.
this guy here, we'll cut this guy out, but it'll cut it really close to the edges and not the branch.
Yes.
So it would be like right on the edges. So it might be fun. Or you can just cut it in all the
Layer it.
colors and make your that way. So
You
how,
could cut the
we
ring
got
separately then too.
yes, we have a Chris is in Iowa and Jan is in Iowa. So then this one is vases, and they can be 3D vases because they have little fold
Oh,
lines there
fun.
to give you a little depth. Isn't that fun?
You probably put 4 of them together too. to
And
make
you
it a-
probably could to make a little standing vase. This one is new.
Yes, it is.
This one
It's
would
very
look
pretty.
really good with the Western stuff too, I think.
Mhm.
Especially this middle one. I think you could do some fun with the Western. It is 5x7, so it is large. This will fit on a regular side. This will fit on a big 5x7 card. This is a reorder, but this one is always popular when we get it in. We might have to do another video on this one. And then this planner is back in stock. This one is new, Spring Blossom. Look at how pretty this one is. All of those little hexagons there do represent a paper that is in the pack here. So the back side is not very, it's not like, wow. I would have put a different one on the back side myself, but it's okay.
This is kind of a random pile. I just want to kind of get out of the way.
All right. Then we have this. So these are,
Bella and others.
this one is a reorder. We used this one on a live a couple weeks ago when we did a scrapbook layout, and we sold out of the, so we went ahead and grabbed a few more to sell. And then we have these. These are actually fabric leaves. So
Mhm.
they're really fun and textural, and they're lightweight, so they don't add a lot of bulk to your project either. So that is that.
These are pretty.
These are like lace butterflies. These are super pretty.
It's really pretty.
So they do have some little rings on there, so you can hang them or you can just take it out.
That's real. But tweezers are back in stock.
Tweezers are back in stock. These are maybe our second favorite. I like the points on these. Our first favorite are the ones that are sold in the Tim Holtz flower making kit, and it's only because they're the tightest ones we've
Oh, they're
ever
the
used.
best.
They're the best. These are close, but not quite there. So
They're the backup pair.
yeah,
We
they're the
can't find
backup when
other
we
one.
can't find the others. That's so true. This one is an echinacea. This one is sold out.
Another one.
That is
Yeah, I remember I tried ordering it from another.
So this
distributor and it was sold out.
this
so-
one is sold out. We
Once
do
it's
have.
gone,
I
it's
think we
gone.
got 4 of them in today.
Mhm.
So once these are gone, they're gone.
Very pretty, though.
These are from Ciao Bella. These are not new either, but we haven't had them in a little while. We had a special request for them, so we ordered them, and then she canceled. So we have a few extra in stock. This one is super fun with those geckos, and this one is very fun. I know it's more of a Southwest, but I think it'd be very Mediterranean too, with as like tile work or
Let's do that
backgrounds.
one.
Yeah, this is like the only one that looks really Southwest to me. But there again, if you do it in blues, it'd probably be
They're really fun as backgrounds.
fun backgrounds. And then we do have some of their rice papers.
Those we
So.
just grabbed through ordering.
Since we were ordering, we grabbed them. And then the Ciao Bella junk journal books.
That
So
one's new.
this was cookbook. This one is a new one. So remember, the back side has a big old fold out with
Don't you want to eat that?
that looks really good. This one is like a little mini like junk journal folio that you can make with a pocket.
That one's an envelope.
This one is an envelope. Then we have some tags mixed in there. So just a lot of fun. And then these are sticker pages. I'm like going backwards, but it's okay. They're like a PET sticker, so you can just like kind of fussy cut them out, but it doesn't have to be perfect because it's clear. It's going to blend right in.
Mhm.
And then
Ooh.
we have like a journaling page. What's that? Another one that you could fussy cut out of. So it's just I just think these books are so much fun for creating with. Oh, look at how fun that one
We
is.
should cut one up and make some cards. with them.
Maybe we should. But they sell out so fast.
I know. I think we have a lot of cabinet right now.
Okay. And that one's been out for a little bit. So maybe we can do that one. So there again, another sticker sheet.
Love that.
Look at how pretty that pattern paper is.
They
So
should have done this as a full collection. Or maybe they might because they did release Cabinet of Curiosity after the book.
maybe. And then this one, the front cover, can cut that up and it makes it into pockets. So I mean, literally, they use every square inch for this to
I love that.
make. Look at the stacking.
Oh, look at the fridge.
So fun. So yeah, so these books are wonderful. They're junk journal and from our books. You can do whatever you like with them. I highly recommend having fun with them.
Yeah, cookbook is new.
So it's
Secret
$15.
Garden is new.
You got a lot of stuff in there for 15. Secret Garden is the other new one. There again,
There's 3 new ones.
So we've got like it looks like it's a box. We have a pillow box and then a big envelope, a regular size envelope. Backside, of course, you can always just use that. Those butterflies are so pretty. So
The
these are
dragonfly?
PET
The bunnies?
stickers, and then they have
I love that. I think
all.
they have a tissue paper that's the
Yeah, I
same
think we
pattern.
have it, or might be have
Somewhere.
had it. This one's
So
so
pretty.
pretty, so pretty.
Ooh, they did like a full page. You could die cut that.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. So yeah, don't wait too long for these. Oh my gosh, look at a whole. I don't.
Is it a kitty cat?
It's kitty cat page.
Oh my goodness.
And that's tough.
It's kitty cats and flowers. Ah.
So there again, so much fun. All right, so that one is Secret Garden. Book Lovers is not new. This one we've had before.
It's been out for a minute though, so it's back in stock.
It's back in stock.
Oh my goodness, I love this pattern.
So there again.
Not one you showed before, so
we can just kind of
flip
flip
through it.
through that. You won't want to miss. No, there's
Ooh.
my Sophie kitty.
Look at that typewriter. I want that typewriter.
Oh, that's really pretty. Then they have like bookmarks here. Oh, look at that one with look how cute that is. So there again.
Yeah. It's a good one. I like that one.
And then Cabinet of Curiosities. We've had this one before too, and now they have a paper line that matches. I don't know that we have much of it left.
No. I will also mention we got Wonderlust in, but that one we only got 2, and that's it. They're sold out.
Yeah,
They didn't pull it because they only got a couple. But
look at that.
if you like the Wonderlust one, that's the travel-y book.
There is maybe
Don't wait on it.
one left. And then Codex, which is there again, kind of a steampunky kind of.
That one's new.
This one is newer also. Ooh, look at how pretty that envelope is.
Adding a lot of these little boxes in.
Yeah, that's really fun. PET. So.
It's really pretty.
So
Really, that'd make some fun masculine cards.
So yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
If you like the steampunk. So, Codex. All right, so that is Ciao Bella. That might be our last line from Ciao Bella for a little bit because I was looking at it today and I'm really afraid to see how much it would cost for the duties.
Oh yeah.
So, and they're not available through our distributor any longer. So, this one is a new one from Photoplay, and so we have it's called Travel Junk. So we have this stamp set, super cute. I think I used a graphic similar like that to that on our Seattle page that when we went. They're ephemera bits.
Yeah.
And then the papers. So we've got.
I love the small tags in the middle. That is such a good variation.
Yeah, they're super cute. Backside is a map. And we have this one that's like all different sizes of like cut apart sheet. It's really kind of a fun, we've got some journaling parts, you've got titles, great for junk journaling and making smaller albums. This is
That's a good staple.
this is a very good staple. We're gonna probably have to order that again just to have it as after the rest of the line sells that.
A little art museum.
Yep, we got art museum, like a little collage going on
If
over
you didn't
here.
want to do an art museum though, you could totally easily cover that up.
Yeah, you could totally cover that with another label. So super fun. Herringbone. Then
Ooh.
look at all of these little fun bits you can cut out and use. I love that. Love the collage look of this. And this one is basically at the start of a scrapbook page. You could do a little cut with an X-Acto knife and tuck some of your paper pictures
you could
and
cut it here and put it on 2 different pages.
you could make it into 2 pages that way. Fun little suitcases. And
Ooh.
itinerary. You could countdown,
That's a
to-do
good
list.
one.
This is really fun. I love
You can
this.
write down what you did for the week.
So
Oh, and look, you can cut apart the letters and do a
ransom
font.
Yep, and you got a couple of different
That's
colors there.
That's fun.
That's really fun. And look at that,
I like that.
another good one.
That would be good for masculine cards.
And then we have the sticker sheet. This one I might have to add a little brown to around my edges.
Yeah, why do they do that?
I don't know. And of course we have the collection kit that has everything in there. And oh my goodness, this one is their cardstock that goes with it, and their cardstock is regular cardstock that goes with it, and color
or...
my color's cardstock, so it's core dyed, it's the good stuff. This is canvas classic mini dot, and the craft is also classic.
Great deal.
Yeah, so then next up is Uniquely Creative. So this one here is our Australian friends, and this is their monthly release. So this one here is,
that's a reorder, I think.
I think it is too. It's dogs, and you have all the fun dogs in there, all of them, and they're all laser cut out. And I don't, does it say how many are in here? It does not. There's a lot.
I think there's 2 of each also.
This is pearl pigment powder, so similar to Radiant Pearls, I think is what it was that we were getting from Ranger. Perfect Pearls.
Perfect Pearls.
So it is a shimmer white powder that you can use when you're using their
there's also
powder
a video
medium.
online on that. I think it was the week after we did the foiling one.
Oh, that we use
Or
that
the week before or something like that.
So there is that's also on our YouTube channel with Perfect Pearls, which is basically the same. This one here is Creative Cuts that are like
It'll go really good with that photo play paper.
yes, Scenic Route. So this one is a travel line, so that one will need to make sure it gets put together with that. This one is
it's their essential ephemera, so it's like themey ephemera that doesn't necessarily go with a paper line.
Right, it just works with everybody's paper lines.
I think we thought it would look really good with like the Minte beach line or lighthouse or something.
It's not quite dark enough.
No,
but it might look good with the kaleidoscope because it's
that could be fun. More
got some
subtle,
of those
brighter.
turquoisey, brighter colors in there.
Yeah.
So that might work there. This one is Creative Cuts. This is the Vellum, and this is Wisteria Lane. So for those purple.
I'm gonna say that one's a reorder.
I think it is, but you know what? I think it would look really good with the fairies. So we might have to move that over there. And then this one is also Peonies and Proteas Vellum.
Yeah, there's a 6x6.
And we got a 6x6 pad to go with that one. And that has all of those fun bits in it. So, then I guess the rest of this is the new line, right?
Yep.
Love this one. These are like fabric sticker borders. So I love it. So much fun. And then this is their Creative Cuts. And you get all of those bits in there. So look, there's a floral sewing machine, little tags.
I like that their Creative Cuts also have a lot of like sentiments, like happy birthday and stuff in there. So they do think of the card maker when they do those.
And then we have the 6x6 collection kit. Love these stitched rub-ons. You can cut that little line off, the little border off, and then do your little stitching along the edge of your card. And then we just got some coordinating dies to go with the collection. This one is a reorder. It's always popular. This one will cut out your 3x4 cut apart cards, and then this will be a layer behind them. So if you're doing cards with them or putting them in your scrapbook and you want a little more pizzazz, great one. And then this one is a very fun little lace, and I want to say we've had this one before too. So, and let's show you the papers here. So we have the whole collection kit. It's really pretty. And I think we ordered all the papers because of that. So this is their like fussy cut sheet that has sentiments and icons and borders. Backside is just a blue, but it is a little bit of a lighter at the top, dark toward darker ombre. And then we have this pink patch. This one's called Patchwork Roses. This one is called Beautiful Binding. And it has stripes on the back. We have So Pretty with, oh, this one is good. It's a little mini gingham. And this one is On the Bias.
It'd be pretty to just cut out ovals and you make a bunch of cards.
Yes, you could just cut out. This one is Woven Threads. Fun gingham on the back. This one is called Jelly Roll. Now, you could use this as an all-over pattern, but there's enough space in between here that you could actually fussy cut these out and make a bunch of collaged elements also. I love that. And then there's green dots. This one is called Quilt Block. Reminds me of some wallpaper from way back when. Pink dots. And this one is French Seams. Another really pretty and a good grid on the back. So that is from Uniquely Creative. This is their monthly release. Next up is, looks like Waffle Flower. So this is their free gift with purchase this time around. And with a $40 purchase, you can get this little postage collage circle sentiment die.
$7 value.
It's a $7 value.
And it matches that.
And it matches the stamp set. I love the little happy birthday. They're like a little round stamp when you cut it out then. So that's fun. It would also work with this one here. So much love. You're amazing. This one is Happy Birthday, Birthday Wishes. Today's all about you. Let's celebrate your day, and yay. Now you notice there's numbers here because those coordinate on the back side of the dies. They have the number so you know which one you're using.
And their dies are pierced this time.
This one is fun. Yeah, oh, that's so fun. So that's super cute. This one is, I might need this one.
It's a little kitty cat silhouette.
It's a kitty cat silhouette, and it has the cat food, and it's 2 layers of all.
Probably can pull up pictures.
And then we have this dog silhouette. Oh my goodness, so sorry. Fabric Lover die and stencil. So this one does that cute little cat, and then it has a coordinating stencil to color the cat. So then we have this one here that is a combo of the dies and the messages. Quilted my thoughts into a warm hug for you. Wishing you a patchwork of happiness on your birthday. So you're the thread that keeps me together. Sam is going to be adding her phone so she can show you some of these bits. This is a Notions die. So basically you have scissors that are 2 pieces so that you can put a brad in the middle and make them act like they're moving, cutting. And then this is the handle to make it a different color. You have threads and it looks like seam tape and a spool of thread here. So that, and then we have a postage collage so fun stencil. We have a patchwork stencil. And this one is a patchwork cat.
That's the one they used. I think I'm supposed to order that one.
All right. And then we have a quilted floral stencil. So these are all like quilt patterns that are stencils. This is the petals. We've got the tiny squares and the crosshatch texture, so that way then we will look like it's a stenciled your quilted design. Meandering texture, another quilt design. This one goes with that tiny squares stencil.
They all do. All the
So-
quilt patterns do because it makes it look like a quilt.
So look at how fun this is.
So you can do this one on that one, or this one on that one, or this one on that one. In that same background.
Are you sure it's not this one?
Nope.
And then we have quilted squares, and this one has a stencil also. And then this one is quilted frames. So for those of you that may like to quilt, but in papercraft, this might be the collection that you have to have. So go ahead, Sam, show us what projects were created with these pieces.
So this is with the cat silhouette die and the quilt backgrounds.
Look at how fun those are.
Look at that cat background. Is that not
So
adorable?
adorable. I have swap cards that are cat themed that are due next Saturday.
That would be easy.
I have to make 12 of them. I don't know how easy that would be.
But just on their website, you can go to the dog for our dog people.
Look at how cute those are. Little postage stamps. So, all right. So Waffle Flower, you know, they are local.
Did you show the cat?
I did show the cat.
Because look at how cute he is.
Yeah, I showed that one. This one with the stencil. So cute. Maybe that one would be easier for me.
That one's adorable.
Huh.
So, Waffle Flower always has fantastic samples on their website. If you're ever needing a little inspiration.
Or Instagram.
Oh, yeah, or Instagram. I forgot about Instagram.
So, yeah. All right. Next up is Tailored Expression.
Yep. Last up.
This is the last for today.
Did you put this aside for yourself?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's talking to me more than anything else so far I found. This one here is it's called Weathered Words. So it is like a textured background. It's super fun. Add just a little bit of extra texture. And this one is another fun little bundle here. We have the ladybugs with the die that coordinates, and it also has a stencil. So it's a 3-piece bundle basically. And remember, it's bundled, so you get 10% off. I love this one also. This one is like a cover plate that cuts out all of these flowers, and then they have a coordinating die or a stencil to
I love that you say that with like every set.
I
love
know.
this one too. And this one, I love this.
I can't help it. I just don't have enough time to be creative with all these things. I would love to take all of these home and play. So,
I
anyways,
like how many flowers that gives you.
that gives you a ton of flowers to use on
You
other
can
projects.
just bulk create and
Mm-hmm.
you have a bunch of flowers already made.
I love it.
And leaves. There's leaves in there too, isn't there? Quit yawning.
I think I need a drink of water. Fresh cut
It's
flowers.
your last stack. You're almost done.
Look at how fun these are. I love the daisies. I wanted this the other day.
I want to say that's a reorder. Maybe.
Okay. Congrats, grad. Best day ever. Congrats. You did it. Yay.
It was the only grad stamp.
The
I could
only
find.
grad stamp I could find. Okay. This one is a layering stencil. This one's look really cute with that waffle flower because it's a quilt themed. So yeah, that's really fun.
It's a little more intricate pattern than the waffle flower ones too, which is nice.
Yeah, you can mix and match them that way.
Who's your best friend? She said she didn't drink it. Is that yours?
It's mine.
I'm sure it's your mommy.
She can.
Where is yours?
I don't know.
You don't have one?
Have one. I don't like her berry flavor. Today and always, this is
Better
two,
than nothing.
two little words seem like far too few, yet a lifetime begins with the words I do. This is
It's a
some
wedding set
really good wedding set.
or anniversary, I think.
Well, it could be anniversary. So anyways, this is a good one. Pickleball.
It's tiny.
It's not very big, but it is bigger than what it looks like on the front. So it is about 2 inches tall. So it does have the pickleball has what is the
Handle.
handle. So this one is thanks, and this one is layered.
Still didn't find it.
No, I'm assuming it's way back in the back.
Probably no. Thank you.
We lost our water, guys.
This one is Floral Elegance. This one is 7 inches tall, but I'm pretty sure if you cut it, you can make it smaller also. So super cute. This one is a real.
Natalie just cut that in gold foil paper. It is gorgeous.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is.
It is gorgeous.
And it cuts
So-
like a dream. Do you want it?
This one cuts like a dream, and
She's
it's
gonna
in,
run and grab it.
she's
to
gonna
show.
go run and grab it and show you. This one is a reorder.
Yes,
the
it
cone
is a
flower.
special order. I don't know if it got pulled. We should
So-
probably check that.
All right, I'll put that aside for June. And then this is an embossing folder with butterflies. It is a 3D embossing folder, so it is a little bit thicker. So you'll have to do that little.
But it's pretty.
This one here is super cute.
I ran and didn't fall. Yay.
That goes with the ladybugs.
I did cut it shorter. Just so.
So she did cut it to fit like a regular card size,
It does work on 5x7 though.
and but it is for 5x. It works on 5x7. Look at how pretty that is, and it does do a little score line, so you can fold it over and tuck it, so you can make a little gatefold.
It'd be fun as a gatefold.
That would be so fun.
It would make a really pretty like anniversary or wedding card too. So
That's pretty.
or even a wedding invitation.
We might have ordered enough to do a make and take, so that might be showing up eventually.
There we go. We have the butterflies. This one looks really cute with the ladybugs because it looks like they're flying or but jumping. Then we have ooh,
I want to say I had somebody request that, so I have to check that one too.
look at how pretty that is. This is one of those that is 4 layers, and then you cut it into 6 little squares that you can mix and match together.
How easy would that be to bulk create?
That would be really fun to bulk create. So
And they're all slightly different. Like, how fun would it be as a gift set?
that would be
All the same card, but it's
and it looks like it's about 3 by 3.
yeah.
So it's like the perfect size to mat and put it on the front of a card and literally
Yeah.
add a little sentiment. You're done.
Yeah, it'd be cute.
So, and
That
then
one I want to say we've had before, but I had somebody request it. Maybe not.
I don't think so. But this one's called Abstract. This one could be really fun. This one kind of reminds me of Star Wars. Don't ask me why.
Yeah, I could see it. It kind of looks like Tatooine, maybe.
Something. And I'm not that big of a Star Wars fan. So, anyways, this is another fun one. Bulk create 4 different card fronts, and then you can just add a message, add a little flower or something. So, yeah, super fun.
All right.
Okay, so that is everything. I don't think Natalie's coming back with anything, right?
I don't think so.
All right. So thank you
Our
all for
Fabulous Friday video.
hanging out with us. Starting June 6th, which is the first Friday in June, we're going to be open until 7 p.m. and try that out for at least for the summer, so that you would have time to come in after Fabulous Friday and do a little shopping, because maybe that will work out better for you than try coming in on a Saturday or Sunday. So we've had some requests, so we're going to try it. We'll see how it goes. So thank you all for hanging out with us this hour or so, and we'll be hopefully seeing you in the store this weekend. Dina Wakely is here tomorrow. We do still have some spaces left. I don't know that she called for numbers, so I think we can probably still add you if you want to drop in and take a class. So, all right. Thank you for hanging out.